give to the running back. Shakes off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Tebow. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the...
Looking for a deep man. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes a connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. It's a running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Tebow. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
It's a seam wide open. The 40. He's loose. He's at slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Fights off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Tebow. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Dogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Hauls it in. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Well, he was putting up big numbers.
The Bulldogs backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 2nd down coming up. They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Throwing right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Dooley Field inside Sanford Stadium.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Tebow. Caught. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wiley.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the offense is happy.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Tebow. Oh, he wants it all. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on first and 10. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Wiley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they...
Touchdown, Georgia! Fitted in the window for the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Tebow. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Dogs! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused.
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt. But after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation.
on, set. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, go. Set, ready. Opening. Military, done. Down.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on.
There he goes. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Unloads it left, calls it in. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the ball dribbles out of bounds, and they'll maintain possession. And that's about the only good news for the offense on that play. Back to throw, it's Tebow. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick pass on the fly motion. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
This is a disappointing drive.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the ground with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Works the middle of the field. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Slithers into space. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now they'll try the right side. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He caught it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw...
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. They'll go to the ground. And some room to work. Oh, a lot of space. Wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. could see some concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Tebow. Fires to the right. Got his man all by himself. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys...
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Handoff from the gun. Turning on the Jets. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy...
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Still on his feet at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Wiley. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. Bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience come.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Spins away from the defense. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. Finds his big tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Riley. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's second and 2. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Clemens. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Tebow. Gets it out quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Trying to get behind the defense. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Dogs! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the...
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Working that left side down. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Quickly complete. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. To the air on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Tebow. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Off the play fake on 1st down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pocket breaking down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.